Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mad Tea Party.
We hope you're ready to spill the tea.
If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new to our channel, my name is Derek.
And my name is Ryan.
And today we've got another mix of things for you.
Yeah.
From purchases to gifts to trade-ins.
Our mailbox is full. Not to be confused with traders. We did not trade any pins in this video.
Redeemables.
There we go.
Redeemables. And let's start with those redeemables. Guys, I have said this a million times, Disney movie insiders. If you go see movies that are Disney movies, or if you buy any Disney movies, use the points that you were given and you can trade in for awesome things like this. Yeah, this was on sale. This is a Soul t-shirt. And it glows in the dark, which I did not discover until after I put it on and I was wearing it.
It's super cute.
It's super soft as well. I will say this one was a sale, so it was one of the last of its kind. But it is just, the quality for free things is actually really nice.
Next up, we also had the Hulu and Disney Plus pins. They were giving these out for free, I think, in Disneyland.
They were Disney Springs, I think.
Yeah,
is where they and the Downtown Disney.
Yeah.
And it was when the apps merged, which is still blowing my mind every time I open up Disney and see
the Kardashians,
like the Kardashians
cover of Disney Plus is weird.
It's really weird. But I mean, why not? When you have the points to trade in, and sometimes the points just sit there for too long.
Yeah, and so when this whole situation crashes and burns, we're gonna have this to commemorate it.
The final item that we traded in for, and yes, they ship them separately. I don't know why. And I'm going to show it to you in the plastic first. This is a set of Strange World stickers, and if you've been paying any attention, you might know that I love me some Strange World, and I have every single Strange World pin there is, which is kind of cool to me. But inside of this really cool Strange World bag, we have all of these stickers. You can see all of these lovelies, and they are a vinyl, so they will be going on some water cups or something, so I can show them off.
Cool.
I love them. Staying with the Strange World, sometimes on Amazon, things in your wish list go on sale and you find out. And when one of those giant art books that are normally lots of money go on sale for like $10, I feel like, you gotta buy it. So, I bought myself the Art of Strange World. I did recently finally get the Art of Luca, and they are more like coffee table books. It's not something I'm just gonna sit and look through all the time. But, I mean, they have all of the artwork from when they were working on it, and just like designer concepts, and like, just look at that craziness. I love it. Handwritten notes, all kinds of stuff. And if you've never seen these books, they make them for a lot of their movies. So if you have a favorite, get one. All right, this next part is a gift. And I have to say that this first gift is from a very thoughtful student of mine who got me multiple gifts inside of a gift. And it is pretty much to commemorate his entire time of shows with me. And so half of them are pins, and I really want to show them off to you. So first of all, if you know any musical theater, Pippin was the first musical I did at my school. So started off with that one, and as I went in, it was so much fun to go through. Before we got to do Pippin, he gave me a pin to commemorate the times that we were on our laptops during COVID. That was a very fun time. After that, we did The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical. So, of course, a Camp Half-Blood pin. And after that, let's see. Oh, I will show you this one. Put it on the bag. This is because, one, theater is amazing, but two, it's our major. We are an arts magnet school, and I got this really cute theater masks pin Let's see. After that came the crazy SpongeBob musical. And so we've got some pins here of Patrick and SpongeBob. And the final pin I need to take out of this adorable bag. We just finished doing Big Fish. And as his character sang about, here is a beautiful daffodil. So, if you know the show, you know. One of the most personalized gifts I've ever gotten, I feel like. Nice. Really, really thoughtful. Okay, so this next gift was an unexpected gift. We haven't really even been around much, but basically the short version, I am sadly leaving the school that I am at. But of my own choice and moving on to a school that I had been at before. So I got a goodbye gift the other night, and what brilliance they had. It is Disney. And guys, I'm not even kidding. As I got this box, I had no idea what it was. So in front of everybody, I got to open this gorgeous, gorgeous box. And I mean, just the detail on the box alone is gorgeous.
Honestly, the box could just be the gift.
It could have been. If you are a person that knows Citizen, you may have already figured out. We have here a gorgeous, gorgeous Citizen watch with a Mickey head in the middle. Also, yellow, gold, and gray have kind of become colors that I adore wearing together. And it's a gift that I would have never bought for myself, but is the most beautiful and touching thing. And I can't wait to wear this to just fancy places. I feel like
Cirque du Soleil.
Yes, because we'll talk about our upcoming trip sometime soon. But we are going to see Cirque du Soleil when we go down to Disney World this summer. And I will be wearing this that evening, so be ready. But it was just, I've never received such a lovely gift from a group of people like that. And apparently, I did find out, it says Eco Drive. It doesn't need a battery. It takes any form of light and turns it into power. So it's going to run forever. Thank you.
All right, so next up, this was actually a Facebook auction that Derek won for me. I love this pin, and it then made me go and research and find that this is, I think, from a series that I want to now complete. So
yeah.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
So here we have Alice in Wonderland from the 65th anniversary. This is from 2016. It is a limited edition. It is Alice and the cards painting the roses red. I'm not sure what size it is, though. Let's see. It's an LE of 3000.
Hello.
On the back of it, it is engraved the 65th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really cool.
You can see right here the 65th. The hat.
Super cute.
So cool.
I love this. So Derek got this at a pretty good price.
I did. It was one of those Facebook auctions where it was going for an hour, and they tagged us all in the last 10 minutes, and I watched and I was like, I'll put in one more bid because I was outbid right before that. And then I was like, let me just put one more. And I got it.
I love it. We're addicted to those auctions. It's a problem. But I love this pin. I actually think that following this video, if I put all of the Alice pins that we've just obtained on that board, I think that board's going to be full and I might need a new Alice board.
Might be time to get a lot of new boards. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this next 2 pins. And there is a third one in here somewhere, possibly more. I know where one is for sure. I never intended to collect all these pins. And then when I realized that there was a Kingdom Hearts one, and I just kept looking at the others, I decided it's a really cool set. So we had a really hard time remembering the names of these pins. As in me remembering the names of these pins.
We did.
So as I look down real quick, these are from the Tales of the Sword That's the actual name. Tales of the Sword. So if you remember, possibly, the one that I absolutely had to have was Archimedes on the sword from Sword and Stone. So then all of a sudden a friend of mine sent me a link because it sold out so quickly. I didn't even get to see that there was the Keyblade, I should say, from Kingdom Hearts. This one went so fast because it's Kingdom Hearts and not a lot of people collect Kingdom Hearts, and when they send something out, it goes. But it says there will always be a door to the light. And you've got the Keyblade here that is glittery gold. You've got Mickey over there and also the chain coming off of the Keyblade. Super cool. The LE, I believe they are 2,500 possibly. 3,000. 3,000. So as soon as I got that one, I was like, well, I also really like that other one. So that one's in another box down here. And then all of a sudden online, a couple more showed up. And so I went ahead and got this one while it was available. Now, I am not a collector of Tinkerbell or of Peter Pan, but I do have to say I love this sword. And also, faith, trust, and pixie dust is one of my favorite sayings. And I don't know why, but it's just like, if you put a little faith, trust, and pixie dust in it, it's going to be great. So that
feels very, it feels like that is like the core of Disney.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually feel separate from Peter Pan, that quote.
Yeah, so I love it. And it's also got like red gems at the top. Each one of these is so different from the other. So these two pins join Archimedes, and you may see some more.
Next up, this was another auction win.
Ooh, all right. We've got some stickers from The Lion King. There they are. Look at that Scar skulking over there. Candy and more stickers.
Take those. We've also got a Lilo and Stitch and an Ariel and Flounder. Those are super cute. Love those.
As well as a thank you card. Thank you, Destina. And there is some of her tags there on eBay and Instagram. Go find her. Go check out her stuff. Thank you. We also got some Sour Patch Kids, a grape lollipop, which is my favorite flavor, and cotton candy, which is someone else's favorite flavor, or one of the many favorite flavors.
So this was actually an auction that I won on Facebook, and a very exciting one because it was an Easter release at Disney Studio Store Hollywood, and it's bunnies and wreaths, and I already have the other bunny from Alice in Wonderland, so I needed this one. So as you can see, it's very springy, very Easter. They did all the Disney bunnies and wreaths. Well, I guess I don't know if it was all of them, but
they did a lot of them.
But super cute.
I love it.
It's gonna look really good on my. I like when they do these pins and make them different than what's expected.
And I love it's a double layer pin, like a pin on pin, but the bottom pin just has the blue that you see in between, and it just makes it thicker. It's really pretty.
Yeah, these pins are gorgeous. Disney Studio Store Hollywood never gets it wrong.
The March Hare pin is really cool. That matches that one.
I got that one first on purpose because I like that one.
The March Hare.
A lot.
Yeah. My boy.
Sweet guy.
Let us move on to some fantasy pins. There are a couple mixed in here. I every once in a while will go on Etsy and just like some things, and then when stuff goes on super sale, you gotta buy it. So these two pins and a couple others you'll see in a little while were, I believe, $4 to $5 each. And nice. These even came from out of the country. These came from the UK, and you'll understand. So here we have Alberto and Luca underwater and above ground. And I have to say, Disney, how did you not come up with pins like this already? Because this is brilliant. I mean, it's brilliant. Just another quick glance at them, like so perfect, and they will go so great next to each other.
Yeah, they're really cute. cute, sweet boys.
I know, and as fantasy pins, these are really well.
Oh, I didn't realize they match up and go together.
I didn't either. They kind of do. I feel like I could put them next to each other and they would be just fine sitting with each other.
Yeah, maybe they're not.
Or they could. Who knows? And they've got blue backers. All the water.
Next up, this was from a seller in a Facebook group because these pins are from a Loungefly pin set that I always wanted, and
Excuses.
it was available before we ever collected pins. So these two are from the set. I already have one of the pins from this set because you got it for me, and these are two more. It's not blind box pins. It was one of those cards that has like 4.
It was like and it was almost like a Target or Lounge. No, it was Loungefly, but it was like just a set, and
it was sold before. We didn't collect that. It might have been.
Yeah.
But, first off, we have a rocking horsefly. So super cute. To go with him, the pin I already have is a bread and butterfly that Derek got me for Christmas.
And it's one of my favorite pins.
Yeah, they're so cute. And they actually are pretty expensive because of the set being so hard to find. So that is why I had to buy that and this large pin from the set that I cannot
never see.
Yeah, it's so pretty. It's just so cute. It's
the Primrose.
The Primrose directing the music, those singers. She's just gorgeous.
She was the main pin on the card. And she had the rocking horsefly, the bread and butterfly.
There's one more.
And there's one other like bigger,
and it might be Iris, my favorite, but I don't remember. But
they're beautiful.
Now I have 3 of the 4, and that is very exciting to me.
So exciting. This is a pink a la mode pin that I pre-ordered a long time ago. And all the others in the series shipped, but this one did not. I didn't really order any others in the series. I think you may have ordered one.
We didn't get
We didn't. I don't think we did. But this one...
super cute.
And it was worth the wait. We have here the Terrible Trio from Luca. So we've got Alberto, we've got Julia, and we've got Luca down here, all in human form. Of course, for these two. Julia's always a human.
You're basic.
But it is stained glass as well. And I want to say it's an LE of 300, limited edition of 300. And look at that stained glass there. So pretty. I always like to go like this so you can see.
The use of color on that.
Right?
Insane.
Through the light, it's so... like, what they surround in certain colors.
Mm-hmm.
Pink Alamoji hit it on the head every once in a while. Yeah. Thank you.
And sometimes you charge $16 for one micro pin. All right. Next up, we have some fantasy pins that Derek purchased. He found.
Yeah, this is another one of those sales that I found. And the funny thing is, there were more pins for Ryan than there were for me. So
these were picked up from Bethany Walker. If you are interested, there is all of her information. You can pause the video.
Yeah.
That's Bethany.
I am going to let you show one of those first, and then I'll show one, and then you show the other. And these are coming from the UK.
It is the Disneyland Paris castle. We love Aurora's castle in Disneyland Paris. It's our favorite one of all of them.
There's a dragon underneath it if you didn't know.
The only thing that could have made it better is if they included the square trees in front of it.
That would have been so cool.
Yeah.
The pin that I had to get for myself was just this beautiful, beautiful Sword in the Stone / pride pin almost. So we've got the sword in the anvil, and we've got just a rainbow going over top of it. It's adorable. Love it.
And last but certainly not least, we've also got these adorable teacups, which obviously...
Look over top of them. Those lanterns that we talked about last video.
It's just cute. This pin is adorable. Thank you, Bethany. This is so...
You have really beautiful designs.
Yeah, I really like her use of color. It's a lot of pastels, which...
You know us. This next pin, another purchase, obviously. But one that I've been looking for forever. We talked about it in the last video, and I'm so excited to finally open and show this off, y'all. This is Alberto in the Awkward Moments pin collection, and it may be my absolute favorite of all of them. If you've seen the movie, you know very frequently the joke is they get hit with water in some way, and who sees them? Machiavelli every time. But I just love the detail of like the half and half, and it's also purple is one of my favorite colors. Just a really, really pretty pin. Thank you, Disney, for doing something pretty. And I'm glad I finally got it. It has been a long time coming.
Yeah, it did take us a long time.
Took so long to get the few that we wanted, and we are done with Awkward Moments.
So thank you.
So this, I didn't think I would get this one. And you so perfectly pointed out that I have a lot of these pins. And this is yet another.
Yeah.
Y'all, it's Machiavelli as a pin trader delight, and he has, I'm calling it pistachio gelato there in front of him that he has purposely knocked over. Some of them are just them eating ice cream. Some of them are them doing weird things. Like, I just love it. I just love it.
The concept is cute. It's really cute.
Yeah, and when they get the characters that nobody ever thinks of, that is the best pins they can make. Thank you, Disney Studio Store Hollywood, for doing these.
For all that you do.
Thank you. That purchase also happened to come with one of the 100 Years of Wonder coins.
Oh.
We've got Baloo here and Mowgli floating down the river, singing the bare necessities. And on the back, I'm hoping that this is on every one of them, we have Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather spreading some magic. 100 Years of Wonder. Y'all, this is like a legit, coin,
Our friend Sarah over in the UK often helps us out, so we reached out to her and we were like, you have so many great things in the Shop Disney UK store. Please help us.
Will you help us?
So
because they have things that we don't, or they don't sell as quickly there because they don't care about things that we do,
or
vice versa, or they have better deals and better shipping prices.
That's true. So we've got this box here filled with goodies. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, she included a Kit Kat. It has melted because it is so hot here. Well, it's cooled back down, so now we're gonna eat it, but it'll be a different shape. We're used to that here in the South. All right. Oh, there's more. Oh, another one.
Oh, I get my own.
Candy. We've got this adorable Bashful from the 20th anniversary collection cards. Love him. And Daisy. Oh, and she's holographic. Oh, he is too. Okay, Bashful and Daisy.
Right? Have you seen that beauty? Right, and that, if you look at it a little close while I show off these stickers. So we've got these beautiful stickers. We've got Alice. We've got the March Hare. And we've got the Cheshire Cat. It's almost like you know us, Sarah.
Almost. Sarah, you painted that? That's so beautiful. There's a marshmallow to go into one of our frozen snowflakes, but look at this daisy she painted.
Oh.
It's so cute. Oh
I love it. I love it.
What a clever way to send a pin.
Yeah.
Obviously, cardboard's easy to come by. That's so smart.
This is the magical medallion for Meet the Robinsons.
I love that movie.
I do too. Y'all, it is just like a poster, basically, with a To the Future. Not sure if there's an actual medallion part of this.
It's such a good movie, too.
It is. It's a weird one, but a really cool one in the second Dark Ages.
It's so cute.
Go
Got
watch
a big head and little arms.
He's down there.
Next up, Sarah was also able to obtain this box pin set that I wanted so badly. And we actually had this over here in America, but never on Shop Disney, and I didn't go to the parks while it was out. And so Sarah helped me because they had it available in the Shop Disney UK online store. It is Prince Philip and Aurora, two separate pins, and I am now seeing, from this pin being here in front of me, I didn't realize how nice these are because it's very pin on pin on pin on pin, which I didn't know.
And you know, the funny thing is, I did notice, like, the price was a little bit more than the normal, and it's a 2-pin set. For some reason, I thought it was a jumbo pin.
No, it's 2 different pins.
Oh my god.
2 pins, and they're both pin on pin.
They are, with
several
multiple
details.
Oh.
Like, Prince Philip on that horse as an additional pin on top just looks so cool. I love these. They have really helped me out in this Sleeping Beauty department. They have released some beautiful Sleeping Beauty pins. They gotta stop.
What anniversary is it now?
65th.
65th.
Which is also what the Alice in Wonderland was from their 65th anniversary.
Oh!
So just really killing it over here with the 65th anniversary.
Because that one was because that one is from 2016. Yep. Another pin. This is kind of the one that shot me into the stratosphere of having to do this collection. I saw that this pin was available, and I had to get it. And the funny thing is, I've not watched the new series that much, which is probably where this sword is coming from. But DuckTales. Love me some DuckTales. So, if you check out this one, we've got Louie over here, and Webigail on the other side of Webby, and it says, channel your inner strength. And it's got this really cool, like, bird swan sword almost, with its head down there and the wings, and it's got this really cool 3D jewel popping out. So, there it is. And the only ones that we were still looking after were Robin Hood and Winnie the Pooh.
If you have the Winnie the Pooh sword, let us know.
I know, right?
I never thought I would say Winnie the Pooh and sword in the same sentence.
It's like imagination fighting.
He does do
He
the thing with the sword.
does. He does.
It's so weird.
This next pin is also from Sarah. I was working extremely long hours and doing a lot of really, really fun stuff, really, truly. But a lot of hours at work, and all of a sudden we got an email. I don't always see notifications, and Ryan purchased this pin for me because he said, and that I deserved it because just the crazy hours. And when they released these, I never in my wildest dreams thought that this pin would be in my hands. We have here the Pixar Animation Studio gate with the Luca crew sitting out front. We've got all the way over here, we've got Ursula on his Vespa, Signor Vespa, Alberto, and Luca, Julia, and her dad over here, Massimo. And if you look close enough, Machiavelli's up there on his shoulder. It is pin on pin, and they're eating watermelon and having a good time.
The good old days.
In front of the Pixar studio. And y'all, this is just, I don't think I have an employee center pin. I do now.
Now you do.
But thank you. Thank you, Sarah, for keeping an eye out for us.
All right, so next up we have this purchase from, where did we get it?
This was from a Facebook group, and I originally had messaged, there was one other one that I was trying to buy, and now I can't remember, and she had already sold it. But I was able to get the other ones that I wanted.
Yeah. First up, we got this adorable Pocahontas Disneyland Paris pin. I surprisingly didn't have this. I have several pins that are similar to this idea. I think they make a lot of pins like this, but I'm excited to add this one to my Pocahontas board because they don't make a lot of Pocahontas.
Yeah, and another Disneyland Paris pin. This one is not on its original backer card, but this is for New Year's with Chip and Dale for 2015.
So next up, it is this pin that I actually looked at for a while and never got. I love these seasonal pins that they do. I have a Miko one, like it for fall, but I have a Dopey collection, and they use Dopey to represent spring at some point, and so obviously I need him. The spring is written in glitter, which, and it's just cute. It's very springy in its color. I love this pin.
It's very cute. Okay, this last pin that I purchased, I found it was almost half off or more from what everybody had it on eBay. And I have seen Jake over at Jake's Disney Afternoon open up, and he has maybe all of these now.
Probably.
Oh, so I have started an adventure that I should not have, but I have. Here we have a Disney Imagineering pin of Sunny Gummy from the Gummy Bears, and this entire series is done with the really cool like 80s 90s like geometrics behind it. So I don't know if I'm going to set out to get all of these, maybe one day, but it was available and it was a very good price. So I could not pass it up.
So who is he to say no? All right, so last but certainly not least, Pink a la Mode had a series, and I think they're still dropping them every once in a while, of these movie pins that really, they overkilled. And I got
for a little while there, it was way too many new pins.
Yeah. So they did Sleeping Beauty, and I was thankful because half of them were Maleficent-esque, and so I didn't need them. There was one Briar Rose that I didn't get because I just have to be choosy. But I did buy 3 from this set, and I'm excited to share them. First, there is this sleeping Aurora in her blue dress. If you look closely, there is glitter in that blue dress of hers. This pin is gorgeous. I love it. What I am loving about this pin in the light is, in person, this pin looks a lot darker than I think it's showing right now, which I was kind of surprised by. I don't not like it, but I was surprised. It reads a little dark.
This one also has the same blue. I really like this one. I think what happened was they went muted with a lot of these because you'll see with her dress, it is not the normal pop of pink. So here we have Princess Aurora and Prince Philip dancing at the end of the movie. And she is in her pink dress. And of course, with the lighting, it does have a little bit more brightness, but it is a rather muted pin actually for Sleeping Beauty. But a gorgeous pin nonetheless with glitter throughout the cape here, throughout the dress. And my favorite part, these little sparkles of like stars.
All right, we have one more from this set. It is easily our favorite. And it was, when we purchased it, it was the one that I knew we had to have in the others. I was like, I want these, but the one I have to have is this one here. And it is one with a pink background that I really dig. It is the pink and blue dress. Make it blue, make it pink. If you look closely, I don't feel like it shows it really well there, but the blue is glitter. Oh, you can see it there. It's just really pretty. All the pins where they're turning the dress pink and blue are the best. But we love these queens, and we love this pin. And I don't think I have room on my fairy board. That the fairies had to get their own board off of the Sleeping Beauty board, and now I think that board might be full. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna have to figure it out.
As always, thank you so much for watching. If you happen to be curious about our other content, make sure to click on the subscribe button down below.
Off with your head.
And if you enjoyed this video, which we hope you did, please give us a thumbs up. It helps out.
Yeah, leave us a comment down below which of the pins that we purchased or were gifted today was your favorite. I'll tell you easily, my favorite is the box set of Aurora and Philip from the parks that Sarah sent us from the UK. Thanks, Sarah.
Mine also came from Sarah, but from the United States from Sarah. And that is the Disney employee, the Pixar Luca and the Luca crew in front of the Pixar gate.
I hoped you would feel that way about that pin, and that's why I knew you had to have it.
It's one of those weird pins. Like, and even when I saw them, I was like, those are really weird that they're all just like chilling out in front of the studio.
But it's cool to have like a movie you really care about.
Yes.
I don't think anyone should or would want all of them, but
no, there are a couple that I would want, that I'd be like, oh, it'd be cool to have like the Turning Red one or something. But no, the Luca one is. Soul would be really nice to have as well.
Leave us a comment down below which of the ones we showed off today was your
favorite. We had so many new Luca pins to add to. I might not have room on my Luca board anymore, actually.
Yikes.
We're gonna have to do something about that. But until that day, we hope you all have a golden afternoon.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
If you don't care for tea, you could at least make polite conversation.